Z Freeman here with Freeman Technical Service, back with some more tips for my residential electricians who are selling their work, right? So we're talking about closing versus selling. The main differences between closing versus selling it comes down to 4 points, right? And so the first one is you are there for a reason, right? That means that the homeowner, the person that has called you out, has found your company and decided on your company from all of the other electricians that came up in their search, and now you are there to fix an issue. So you're already ahead, right? And so now you can focus on building rapport and actually fixing what it is that they called you out for, right? 2, you are there to provide relief. Backing up off of the last point, when you approach the situation like you already have their best interest in mind, and you communicate to them that you can fix their issue today, they can get their life back in order the way it was before this inconvenience came up, then they will drop their guard. The more you can get them to drop their guard, the less you can get them to be defensive towards you and make them feel like you're going to try to sell them something, the better, right? Remember, you're already ahead. So just keep working on that, keep building rapport, and keep establishing yourself as the professional, right? Number 3, it is a natural interaction. So because you have established yourself as a professional and you know you're not there to try to sell them something that they don't want and or need, it is a lot easier for you to go about your process as you need to, right? And so just the whole point of you being there is to, and what you're communicating is that you're there for their safety. And so as long as you are, offering everything for their safety after you've taken care of, or, included with what they originally even called you out for, you are good to go. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about making them safe, right? And so if making them safe can put some money in your pocket, why not? Hey, right? And last but not least, number 4, because you have gone about it a certain way and you've delivered the information and you've delivered all the necessary information, just making the homeowner aware, you have now, number 4, empowered the homeowner, right? And so they feel more confident in whatever decision that they make, right? So when they walk away, after they've made their decision, they walk away feeling like they made the best decision for them and they weren't sold. And at the end of it, they come away safer, right? Them and their loved ones, right? Versus selling. When you're selling, first off, you have to go about getting someone's attention, right? So you have to go about getting someone's attention who may not even be interested in what you have to offer. And if they are looking for what it is that you are offering, you now have to compete and get their attention from other people who want their attention and their dollar, right? And people can feel that energy, like when you're coming at it like that, people can feel that, like you're just trying to beat the competition as opposed to do what's best for the buyer. Number 2, there is no sense of urgency from the buyer. Like if they weren't already looking for it, or if there's not a reason as to why they should pick you over someone else, then they are not going to buy. Typically, people will just impulsively buy whatever it is that they want. And so when you're selling, you have to convince someone to feel that way about what it is that you're offering. What if they didn't even fucking want it to begin with? So now you're having to work against another battle, which leads to number 3, just an inherent uncomfortability from the listener, the prospect, the buyer, right? The potential buyer. It's you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, and you have to know that most people, if not nobody, likes salespeople, right? Do you like salespeople? Probably the fuck not, and that's okay. But the thing is, you have to understand that that's an inherent part of it. So when you're selling, you're automatically playing from back, which is why people who are good at sales are very charismatic, because they know how to come back from a motherfucking 3-1 lead or a 3-0 lead, you know what I mean? And last but not least, the buyer leaving with a sense of buyer's remorse, or buyer's remorse coming about after the new car feeling or that adrenaline from this new thing, this novelty thing wears off. So after the personality high wears off, and after the new toy feeling wears off, now they have this feeling of buyer's remorse. They don't feel empowered, which now leads them to maybe trying to get their money back, trying to get some of their money back, a bad review, not a repeat customer, bad referrals. It's all downhill from there, and it doesn't help you in the long run, right? And so those are the differences between closing and selling. When you are closing, you are already starting on an upper hand, right? You're there for a reason. You're there to provide relief. Once the homeowner feels that you're there to make them safer and that you can do so, everything else just it's only a matter of how much were they looking to spend total. This is how you can even make upselling just included, right? So, whatever, I'm here to fix an outlet, I have to go to the breaker box. Either your breaker box is messed up, or some breakers are failing, or whatever the case may have you. Now this has to be included. You see what I'm saying? Or you need a fucking search for just whatever the case may be. And because we've already built rapport, and because we've already established ourselves as the electrician, and because we've established that the only intent here is to make you safer. And so in making you safer, I'm going to provide you with all the proper information so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Now they feel empowered and everybody walks away happy, right? Versus you selling, now you got to convince motherfuckers, you got to convince people. They may not have even been looking for. There's automatically a disdain and a hesitancy from against salespeople. If they weren't already looking for your product, there's no sense of urgency. So there's no reason to go ahead and move forward today, unlike an unexpected inconvenience, right? And buyer's remorse. That's the worst thing for your business in the long run, because at that point, what was the whole point, right? If you got something out of this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow, stay tuned for more. Please check out the merch, check out my website. If you are an electrician who is looking to better their sales with a physical script in your hands from an electrician who went through the mental shift to be able to close successfully, to where I was able to, off the rip, have my average ticket increase at least by one sale per day, let alone the ticket amount, right? And so if you're looking for that script, I have that for sale. Check out the links in my bio. And if you are an electrician who is just looking to work on their troubleshooting skills, I also have a troubleshooting script as well. If you are an electrician with their own company and you would like to work together personally on coaching and troubleshooting and sales, I'm more than happy to help. I have what I call the 360 electrician program, teaching from sales to troubleshooting, and just all in all, the well-rounded approach. So your techs will be as good at troubleshooting as they are at closing, and this helping out everybody, right? From the top of the line down to your newest apprentice, right? So please check those out if this makes sense to you. Yes, sir. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Z Freeman, Freeman Technical Service. Peace.